Hi guys, my name's John Morris and I'm one of the Year 3 maths teachers here at the school. Now the reason that I've invited you all in here today is that I just wanted to quickly cover off one of the activities that we're going to be doing this week, and that activity is on the phenomenon of symmetry. Now the Australian Curriculum 2016 states that one of the Year 3 achievement standards is that students can identify symmetry in their environment. Symmetry is important in mathematical thinking. Van Hale, 1999, also explains that symmetry is the first little baby steps into geometry that a student will take. So that sets symmetry up as a base upon which a whole lot more mathematical knowledge can be built upon. So the activity will start with a group chat. So we'll get all the kids in on the mat and we'll have a little chat about the basic concept of symmetry, okay? And then we'll give some examples from nature. Things like these leaves which are symmetrical, that we can cut in half, like so. And explain how butterflies are also symmetrical and can be cut in half. Well, you shouldn't cut a butterfly in half, but anyway. And then we'll move on to some fruit. So we can cut some oranges and kiwi fruits in half and just point out the symmetrical shapes that are involved inside of there. Or we can even cut things like a pear directly in half and show that two halves are identical. And then the students will be divided into groups of 2. Now it's important that the groups are of approximately the same level. That way they can learn at their own pace and they can just contribute equally to the activity. If one student was stronger than the other, then the weaker student wouldn't have the opportunity to put forth their ideas and have the success that would generate the confidence that they require to move forward to learning maths. So the students are going to be given 3 paper plates, a mirror, one of these very safe plastic knives, and a range of fruit cut into shapes. Now, the fruit that's cut into shapes, there's going to be some fruit that has one line of symmetry through it. And there's going to be another shape that has no lines of symmetry, like this cat here. That will really reinforce the idea that not all things have a line of symmetry through them. And then we've got this shape here, which has multiple lines of symmetry. So if some students are ready, with a bit of scaffolding, these students can be guided into learning multiple lines of symmetry within a shape there, like that. And we've got this little mirror here, so that once the shape is actually cut in half, I'll just cut this one in half, they can use the mirror to show that once that half's gone, with the mirror, the other half will be there still. So that'll be very important for them to check it before they actually cut it, and to actually self-guide themselves a little bit through the activity. By the end of the activity, hopefully the students will have a good grasp of basic symmetry. So with the concept still fresh in their minds, we'll move out into the playground, and then the children will be asked to find their own examples of symmetry outside in the yard. Any students that are having difficulties can be guided or helped along with some open-ended questions like think back to what we saw in class, leaves and stuff like that. So that will help them to have that success that they need to continue on with the activity. So the maths activity will provide a lasting impression of basic symmetry for the kids, something that they can look back to and remember. And it can be expanded upon into objects with multiple lines of symmetry, and then further into dividing things into equal portions. Now this will become important later with things like fractions, when you're dividing, say, a cake into 10 pieces, or the classic mathematical problem of the doorbell rings with the cookies. So it just shows that symmetry is a very important building block that can be built upon. Now the activity could have been done with pieces of paper and a pair of scissors, but it wouldn't have been nearly so engaging or memorable for the students. So with this activity, they'll be having fun, they'll end up with a healthy snack, and they don't even realise that they're learning and taking their first baby steps into geometry. So thank you everyone for coming, I appreciate your time, and have a good afternoon. Thank you.